Hey folks, hey all doing? Lloyd here, or Mr. Hats as I'm known as in the VC. This is the last in my series of 5 random LP picks. So if you've stuck with me this long, kudos to you, and you probably need some psychiatric help. So this video encompasses the letters W to Z in my and Lynn's LP collection, simply because I only have one artist on compact disc. On LP that's surname is Z. I have 3 or 4 on compact disc, but only one on LP. We only have 2 or 3 artists whose surnames are Y on LP. There's a few more on compact disc. Don't have any X's, but I have a couple on Exhibit, the rapper, on compact disc. And W's I tried to keep away from. Jack White, everyone knows I'm a big fan of Jack White, and obviously Paul Weller. So we'll go through them quickly. I've picked a couple of W's, a couple of Y's, and obviously the one Z that I have in my collection. So let's go here. This one comes back to 1982. Select by Kim Wilde. This was actually my dad's album. He was a big Kim Wilde fan back in the day. This one contains, where are the hits on this? View from Bridge. So this was her second studio album, and Cambodia as well. But it's not a bad little pop album from the 1980s. Got that synthesized pop sounds that you would expect from 1981, 82, 83. She wasn't a bad little singer. Yeah, it's not a bad album. It's pleasant to listen to, and I actually prefer it over her debut album. So not a bad album, and as I said, nice to listen to. Second W artist we're going to get to is from 1984. This is the second and final album from Andrew Ridgeley and George Michael in Wham. I've got to say, I'm not a big fan of Wham's studio albums. I don't like the first one. Fantastic. This one does have the brilliant Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, Careless Whisper and Freedom on it. They are by far the 3 best songs on this album. As I said, I'm not a Everything She Wants is on this as well, which was a double A side with Last Christmas. Yeah, not really a fan of their studio albums. More of a George Michael fan than a Wham fan, but they made a few really good singles back in the early 80s before they split up. Now we're on to the Y artist, 1985. This was the second studio album by UK Blue-Eyed Soul singer Paul Young. No Parley was his first album. Secret Association, his second album. I think I prefer the debut album over this one. This one's a bit more hard-edged guitar driven than the Wherever I Lay My Hat sounds of his first album. It's not bad. Every Time You Go Away is a good song. I'm going to Tear Your Playhouse Down, which is a bit more hard-edged and rocky. That's what the majority of this album sounds like. It's not a bad listen. Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. Again, I wouldn't cry or lose sleep if I never heard this album again, but it was a pleasant album on this occasion. And the last 3 albums, Kim Wilde, Wham and him and Paul Young, have brought back a few memories from the early 1980s period. Next one I'm going to show you from another one of my favourite artists. This is Neil Young, Time Fades Away. I probably shouldn't have picked Neil Young. You guys know I'm all big fan of Neil Young. This was part of his Ditch trilogy, along with Tonight's the Night and On the Beach. Pretty much recorded live. Yeah, just a pleasant album. It's so hard to get this. This is an original pressing. It's only just been released on compact disc in the last few years. Neil didn't really want to release it. There was a lot of bad memories around that period of his life. This one actually still has the original inner. In this, it's all the lyrics to the songs. This paper is really fragile now. I mean, it's over 50 years old. The album cost few bucks extra than I really wanted to pay for it, but I really wanted this album, so I had to pay for it when I had a chance to get it, because as I said, it wasn't released on compact disc and it was the only thing of his I hadn't got at the time. So yeah, really good listen, one of his best in my opinion. Now we're going to go back to the 1980s again. This one is 1983, and it's Eliminator by ZZ Top. Not really a big fan of ZZ Top. I got a couple of their really early albums. This one contains Give Me Some Lovin', Sharp Dressed Man and Legs. All were huge hits back around that period. Great videos. MTV really helped these guys with their great videos. The car, the Eliminator car there, when I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that's sitting in the foyer. So yeah, it's obviously an iconic car. I'm not a fan, don't really like this album. I like the 3 singles, but not the album tracks. It's more Lynn's thing. Anyway guys, that is absolute wind up. There'll be no more of these videos, thankfully. You can all breathe a sigh of relief now. And we'll get back to making some real videos in the future. It was nice watching or listening to all these albums after all this time. Some of them I've never played because they're then, some of them I haven't heard in 20, 30, 40 years. Like the ZZ Top one, I had it on compact disc originally, and yeah, didn't really like it. So it was actually good to listen to it again. Don't miss it, etc. Anyway guys, if you've watched all these videos, about 21 of them I think or something, you need psychiatric help. Till next time guys, stay safe, take care. All for now. Catch you around, and bye folks.